Hello, family. Okay, so I feel like this is confession hour. It is the time that we're in right now. The number 127 is highly significant right now because the number 72 and the number 27, flip it however you want to, it equates to a 9. It reduces to a 9, and we're entering into 2025, which is a 9 year. And so we're going to be completing a whole lot of things in this year. And we have help right now with the 2 moons above our atmosphere, as it said, to assist us with being able to make those decisions with a lot less interference, because divine intervention is always called in with the number 27. That is the completion of completions, if you will. So you have a 9, you have an 18, and then you have a 27. And so this directly ties into the Fibonacci sequence, the flower of life energy. Anytime things get out of control and too chaotic, so much so to the point to where creation in its natural order can no longer continue in its organic process of growth and change, then the creators of that reality step in, by way of necessity, by way of necessary divine intervention. And this is the time period that we're in. Light and dark moon energy is assisting those who have been called, and accepted the challenge of the Know Thyself journey is being assisted right now to finish out this karmic year and to transition into abundance because they've earned it. Okay. And in order for this place to continue to be allowed to exist, it has to equally accept the factual necessity of that completion, going into a new cycle of growth. And that requires heavy change, especially when the degrees of life have been thrown off by negative forces and energies. Okay. The higher teams, they're always going to step in. This is why the creators' mathematical skills are so above and beyond anything that we could ever truly know in this third dimensional realm. You're never going to be able to outsmart the creator because the creator writes the story. And if they need to erase pieces and parts of the story and redo them, they have the right to do that. This is the creator's story. We're just simply a part of it. A part of it. So anyways, I said all of that to say that sometimes as chosen ones, we embark on the Know Thyself journey, and as we're cracking open our own shell, if you will, we run into beings of light and dark. And those beings of darkness can affect the way that we see the light. It can put us in an anxious state, dramatically. And it can cause us to be self-aware in such a way to where we will begin excuse me, to frighten others because of the way that we see reality. Now, some could call this and or consider good, bad, right, or wrong, but simply put, it's a part of the growth and growing journey. And so what I'm really feeling to say, not only to myself, but to those listening, is that forgive yourself for all of the um, wrongs that you created and participated in while you were on your know thyself journey. But also, sometimes it's necessary to get a do-over in certain pieces and parts of life. Maybe the first time you failed, okay? Well, now this is your times too. This is your time now that you've gotten the training and gotten the necessary understanding of who you are more and more, gotten the ability to learn from, past failures, past mistakes. And then God, universe, and nature will grant you a positive time loop to be able to engage with the positive energy again. But this time with a much broader understanding and perspective. In other words, you go from being kind of the coarse and agitated persona that was before, while you were struggling and cracking out of your shell in order to be the fruit that you are. And so a lot of that fruit in the here and now has ripened and matured. Okay. And so now that we ourselves are being conveyed as ripened, mature fruit, in the fifth dimension, this is what we are now completing. This is what we are being called and or considered as the ripened fruit, who is now ready to go out into the world and bear seed. This is our completion of that 8 and 9 principles that I was discussing in a previous video. And we're seeing it play out literally right before our very eyes. This is the love of God that we're seeing. Okay. And with this, Libra season, it's all about divine justice. And we're seeing that again play out in a major way. But to the ones who is listening to this message and resonate with the first time that you might have done something, and like I said, you're a little course in it because you were literally walking through your course in it, and you didn't quite complete it the way that you wanted to. For some of you, like unto myself, I'm hearing that God is giving you giving you an opportunity to engage with something that you're passionate about with a much broader divine perspective. Okay. That's what I'm hearing. So that you can put it past you. You don't have to go along your journey wondering, pondering, if I got the opportunity to do this again, how would it go? It's kind of like back in the day when we used to play those role play games, the RPG games, and, we would hit a level and then we would kind of, course our way through it and we would get past it. And then we might do another level after that and we get past that. And then the next 1 or 2 levels after that might be, similar to the one that we had, a couple of levels or so ago. And for me, that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. I'm seeing an upgraded version of that level. Now you're getting to redo, meaning redeeming the time of that with much more knowledge, wisdom, understanding, information overall. That's what I'm hearing. So I hope this message helps someone. Like, share, and subscribe if you resonate with this message. And until next time.